Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Point to Ponder. Now, if you remember in the last video, I had said that these are the problems based on the circuits that of the basic electrical engineering. And if those of you who are interested to see these problems, please see them, solve them, and in the next video I'll give you the solution. So today I'm going to give you the solution. So problem number 1 is, what is the source voltage in the circuit given below? Now if you see, we had drawn the circuit, a series circuit, R1, R2, R3, and then the voltage, which is obviously E, unmarked, and this is what we are looking for, that what is its value. Now if you carefully see the resistor R3, the voltage across resistor R3 is 15 volt, and if you apply the Ohm's law and the resistance is 3 ohm, and then if you see the current is equal to V over R, that is 15 volt over 3 ohm, and that is equal to 5 amperes. So the same 5 amperes is flowing through R1, R2 and R3. Now the value of resistor R2 is 10 ohm, so if you multiply 10 by 5, it is 50 volts. So if the voltage across R3 is 15 volt and this is 50 volt, so plus 50 plus 15 is 65, plus 60 volt is 125. So the voltage of E, that is battery voltage, is 125 volt. Problem number 2. What is the value of resistor R1 in the circuit given below? Now there are two ways. One is that, as you know, that in series the current remains the same, and just now we have said that the current which is passing through R3 is 5 amperes, and the same current is passing through R1 also. So if we apply the Ohm's law, so R1 is equal to I is equal to V over R, or you can say R is equal to V over I. So 60 volt divided by 5 volt, that is 12 ohm. This is one way, and the other way is just by inspection. If you see, the current is the same, and across R3 it is 15 volt, and across R1 it is 60 volt, and the ratio between 15 and 60 is 1 to 4, and R3 is 3 ohm, so that means that R1 will be 12 ohm. Okay, this is another way of, you can say, calculating. Next we come to problem 3, and it says that what is the current through resistor R2 in the circuit below. Now as we have said that since through R3 we have already said that this current which is flowing is 5 amperes, 15 divided by 3, and the same current, since it is series circuit, so same current is passing through R2 also, and that is 5 amperes. Problem 4. Calculate the power consumed by the resistor R when the switch is opened in the circuit below. Now if you see that when switch is opened, obviously no current is going to flow, and when no current is going to flow, no power is being consumed by resistor R. Problem number 5. Calculate the minimum value of R to be adjusted for fuse to sustain in the circuit given below. Now if you see, the fuse is 6 amperes, so up to 6 amperes you can say the current can flow through R, isn't it? So it is 150 volt divided by 6, and that comes out to be 25 ohm. So if the resistor R value is 25 ohm, then obviously it will sustain and the fuse will not blow, and fuel can sustain that much, you can say, current when the resistor value R is 25 ohm. Problem number 6. When can fuse blow in the circuit given below, and what will be the value of resistor R at that time? Now obviously if the value of the resistor R is less than 25 ohm, only then the current more than 6 amperes, that is the fuse value, will flow through the circuit and the fuse will blow. Now question number 7. Suppose we replace resistor R with 1000 watt resistor in the circuit below. What will be its value and when will it burn? Okay. Now we see that P is equal to I square R. So current in this particular case, that is the maximum current which can flow, is 6 amperes, that is 36 R, and that way the value of R is 1000 divided by 36, that is 28 ohm. So if it is 28 ohm, then this resistor will not, you can say, this fuse will not blow. Okay, but if we increase the value of the voltage from, let's say, 150 volt to, let's say, that is up to 175 volt, isn't it? And then we try to calculate the power will be 1094 watt in this case, and the current will be 6.25 amperes. Now when the current is going to be 6.25 amperes, obviously the fuse will blow and the resistor R will never burn. Okay, so because the current will not reach the R, no doubt the current is more, 6.25, because we have increased the voltage, that is the supply, from 150 to you can say 175 volt, but it will never blow because before the current reach the resistor R, the fuse will blow. Okay. Now question number 8 is, calculate the power consumption in the resistor in the circuit below when the switch is closed. Obviously, so when the switch is closed, as we said, P is equal to V square over R, and P is 150 volt. So the power will be V square over R, that is 803 watt, and the current is equal to V over R, that is 150 over 28, and that will be 5.36 amperes. Okay, so power consumption in this case will be 803 watt. Whether you multiply, you can say P is equal to V square over R or V into I, the answer will be the same. Next problem is that what will be the total value of current flowing through the circuit if R is adjusted to 50 ohm in the circuit below. So obviously if it is 50 ohm, then 150 volt divided by 50, that will be 3 amperes in this particular case. And last question, which is question 10. What will be the total power consumption in the circuit given below. Obviously we had already calculated the voltage, that is 125 volt, and current is 5 volts. So if you multiply these two, P is equal to V into I, so that will be 625 watt. Or if you want to calculate the you can say the current, that is the 5 amperes passing through R1, R2, R3, and we had to calculate the voltage also across R1. Say for example it is 60 volt, R2 it is 50 volt, and R3 it is 15 volt. So when you multiply 5 by 60, it is 300, then plus 50 multiplied by 5 is 250, so that is 550, and then 15 multiplied by 5 is 75, and if you add up all this it will come out to be 625 watt. So either way you can calculate the voltage drop across R1, R2, R3, and then you can say the power consumed by R1, R2, 3 and sum it up, or you can say that the current which is flowing through the series circuit is 5 amperes, and the voltage, as we have already said, it is 125 volt. So multiply these two and it will come out to be 625 watt. So this is the solution I had given you of all the problems, and if you have liked my video, please subscribe it, my channel, like it, share it, and inshallah you will keep getting the videos like this in future also. Thank you very much.